Scottish inventor Alexander Bain is credited with creating the earliest fax machine prototype in 1843. This predates the telephone, showing how innovative it was. Bain's invention relied on a groundbreaking concept, transmitting images over wires using electrical impulses. His initial machine was rudimentary, but it laid the foundation for future advancements in facsimile technology. The concept was to convert an image into electrical signals, send them, and then reconstruct the image on the receiving end. The early fax machines were limited in their capabilities. They were slow, the image quality was poor, and they were expensive to build and operate. The transmission process was also unreliable, often resulting in distorted or incomplete images. Despite these limitations, the invention of the fax machine marked a significant leap forward in communication technology. It held the promise of revolutionizing how information was transmitted. The initial reception of the fax machine was lukewarm due to its technical limitations and the lack of widespread infrastructure. The invention coincided with the rise of the electric telegraph, which quickly gained popularity for its speed and reliability in transmitting text messages. Compared to the telegraph, the fax machine seemed cumbersome and impractical for everyday communication. However, certain industries saw the potential of this new technology. Newspapers and weather forecasting services were among the early adopters of fax machines. They utilized the technology to transmit images and maps over long distances, albeit slowly and with limited clarity. The fax machine allowed newspapers to publish timely images of events, while weather services could distribute weather maps more efficiently. These niche applications helped keep the technology alive and demonstrated its potential value. The 20th century witnessed significant technological advancements that drastically improved the fax machine. The development of the telephone network provided a readily available infrastructure for transmitting fax signals. Inventions like the vacuum tube and later the transistor made fax machines smaller, faster, and more reliable. These advancements led to a surge in the popularity of fax machines. By the 1980s, fax machines became ubiquitous in offices worldwide. The technology had reached a point where it was fast, reliable, and relatively affordable. Fax machines became essential for businesses to quickly exchange documents, contracts, and other important information. Its ability to transmit handwritten signatures made it legally binding, further cementing its place in the business world. The fax machine had reached its peak. The dawn of the 21st century brought with it the rise of personal computers, the internet, and email. These digital technologies offered faster, cheaper, and more versatile ways to share information. Email, in particular, provided an almost instantaneous method of sending documents globally, eliminating the need for printing and physical transmission. The fax machine, once a symbol of modern office technology, began to seem outdated. While fax machines are still used in some industries for specific purposes, their use has declined drastically. The technology has been largely relegated to niche applications, such as sending medical prescriptions or legal documents requiring original signatures. The Internet fax, which allows sending and receiving faxes via email, has emerged as a modern alternative, further reducing reliance on traditional fax machines. The legacy of the fax machine lives on.